Hi, friends. Can you believe I'm actually doing this? I've been talking about it for ever and ever and ever. I definitely need to clean my room and clean the house, but the sun goes down at 4 o'clock now, and I felt like I should probably just get this out of the way before I go and do that. And I still gotta go to the store. I have a bunch of shit to do, but you know what? We're here, we're gonna film this. But to start, I just wanted to give you a little preface of me and who I am and what I'm about and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just think it's important. It just makes it more interesting when you can relate to the person that you're watching. I guess we'll just hop right into it. The first question is from my lovely cousin, and she said, "How are we related?" Baby, you're gorgeous, okay? Thank you, and I love you, and I am so excited to see you again when I do, even though I live even further than I did before. The next question is, do I say names? Claire asked me your favorite color and why. And I literally, when I got this question, I had to sit and think about it. I was like, my favorite color? Like, what do you mean my favorite color? I don't know. It's hard for me to say favorites, but I would say currently it would be, I really, really am into the burnt orange and burnt yellow. It's very fall. I think I like it because when I wear it, I feel like it matches my skin tone well and it makes my blue eyes pop. And that's what I love, is being able to accentuate the features that I already like about myself through what I wear. Alondra asks, how old were you when you started modeling? Well, I would say that I started modeling when I was 14. My best friend, she was doing acting, and her aunt was a photographer and she needed headshots done. And one day I was like, oh my god, I want to do it, because I wanted to try to make extra money at the time, although I never did anything with that, which was okay with me. Then I got signed with an agency for real when I was 15. That's still that's why I moved here. Eric asked about the Dutch life. You probably all know, but I work for an amazing kick-ass company called Dutch Bros Coffee. I started in California, in my hometown, and it was funny because before I had planned to move here to Portland, my entire life goal was to move to LA or something like that and start modeling there, because I feel like that's where a lot of people go and start doing that. I got a job at Dutch Bros and decided maybe I don't want to go to LA because there's no Dutch Bros there, and how will I have this amazing job? The Dutch Bros life is fantastic. I've met some of my best friends, my favorite people. The fact that I get to go and brighten people's day every day by just serving them coffee, and Dutch is a lot more about the experience more than anything else. It's rolling up and being able to have someone relate to you and talk to you, or just being able to hook people up and make people smile, and people come to us for comfort. That's what I love. I've been so happy and so content, and I feel like it's kind of where I'm supposed to be. It allows me to express myself, be who I am. We get hired based off personality. So the fact that we all got hired based off of just being cool, unique, individual people means that I'm gonna meet so many cool, unique, individual people. And I don't know, I just love making some coffee every day. Even when I complain about it, there's really nothing to complain about. It's amazing. I absolutely love it. Megan asked what my sign is. I'm very into this kind of stuff, astrology and everything like that. So I could give you the short answer and say my sun sign is Leo, but I feel like that's kind of obvious. And then my rising sign is Capricorn and my moon sign is Scorpio. That's where I kind of turned into a little bit of a shit show. If you know anything about astrology, you'd probably be like, oh, okay. I love who I am. I love every sign, honestly. They all have their own unique individual qualities that are so different from each other, and I really, really love and appreciate that. And I think that being a Leo and being big, and I feel like there's a lot of misconceptions about Leos and how we're conceited. I think that people should get that out of their head, and I love everyone. That's great. It's being big and being able to express who I am is one of my favorite things about being a Leo. And then Jason asked a couple questions, but his first one was, where do you want to travel to? Anywhere and everywhere. Put me on a plane, a train, a bus, I don't care. I want to go. I haven't been able to travel as much as I'd hope so, but that's why I'm so interested in this industry that I'm getting into, because of the mere fact that I get to travel the world and go and experience these new places, new countries, and new cultures, and just new ways of life is so attractive to me. Jason also asked what's my favorite animal and why. Favorites are hard for me. It's hard to say if I have like a favorite anything. I love animals, but I'd probably say, I'm just gonna get really specific. My favorite animal is my cat, Dexter. I think cats are very cool pets and animals because they're so independent and they just are them and they don't give a crap like what you have to say or anything like that. I respect that about them. Like what? Like I'm gonna just do me and you can feed me and you can pet me and that's all I want from you. Do you want to learn any other languages? I want to learn Spanish. Or French is beautiful. I love the way that French sounds. Spanish was one of those things that kind of got fucked up for me in high school. In Spanish 1, I did really good, and then my teacher had a really bad back injury and she had to leave, so we went in, like, subs just came in and out for the rest of the year, and it kind of messed up my learning ability. A teacher at my high school who kind of ruined it all for me because I didn't agree with his teaching methods and I didn't learn that way from them, and so I kind of gave up my dream of learning another language, but I also, with all the traveling that I'm going to do in my life, I wouldn't say that it's too late to learn all of these other languages, and I'm very excited for it. What makes me instantly smile? I feel like this is easy. Just seeing love and support and how endlessly and how all the time, like you guys give that to me all the time. And every single time I see comments or people randomly message me and ask me how I'm doing or like give me a compliment or something like that is what makes me instantly smile. Like I just feel so good to know that people care about me and people love me and that it's reciprocated. Like I fucking love all of you guys so much. It's insane. Connor Jensen asks, why you so cool? It's because we shot together, we hung out, that you made me cool, so. Gabby asks, how's Portland been and how's being away from family? Portland has been everything and more. I wouldn't say that it's been easy. I think it's been probably the furthest thing from easy, learning to transition from knowing everything around you, knowing how to get around your city, knowing people in weird ways, and just being able to like be in such close community to moving to a whole new city where I know absolutely no one, have to use Google Maps to get around. It's been stressful, like learning to live by myself. I was eating out a lot in Chico because I wasn't really cooking for myself, and coming here and like not really being able to afford to eat out as much. I had to learn how to cook and how to do all these things for myself, and it's been really rewarding to see that I can do it, because I think for the longest time I felt like I was going to struggle and that I just couldn't do this, and like being here and knowing that I can do it is just, it feels good. Being away from my family and my friends is definitely the hardest part of this all. I don't really miss Chico. I'm not going to say it's a toxic place, but it was toxic for me personally. Besides the fact that my friends and family were there, which is what kept me around for so long, is because I was so afraid to leave like what was familiar. And I miss them every day. I think about them every day. I call and text them literally every day still. And I honestly, like, I can't wait to go back and see everybody again. And again, I'm coming back in December. So if anyone wants to link up, like, let's do it. Aubrey asked, what do my eyelashes smell like? I don't. Why don't you find out, babe? Come sniff them, please. Audrey asked, what are your views on afterlife/reincarnation? I personally believe that us as humans, we're just balls of energy, and how can we just die? I feel like our energy is something that just like can't die. Like it lives on. The mere fact that we are here and that we exist on this earth and that things have gone the way they have for so many years and everything like that, like you just can't explain even like how we got here. So how can I say that reincarnation wouldn't be possible? My mom talks about those a lot. How your past lives kind of play into how you are today and why you act a certain way, even if like you can see the kitty shadow. Just it has a role in why you are the way that you are today. And I think that whether it's from your past traumas in your own life or it's from your past life traumas, I think that we were put on this earth to eventually work out those traumas and become the best versions of ourselves, even if it takes 100 million billion years. And then she also asked my favorite movie. And every single time I'm asked this question, I say the same thing since I was 7 years old. The Phantom of the Opera. With Emmy Rossum and Gerard Butler. When I was 7, I watched that movie every single day for a year straight. I know every line, I know every song. I think that it's pretty cheesy. It's a very, very, very romantic movie. I just adore the aesthetic of it all. I think that the love and the connection in it is just so beautiful and it's so much fun. When I moved here, I wanted to show my roommate what it was about, and it's just, oh my God, the sun is like killing me right now. Anyway, I showed her the movie and I was like, don't judge me. Like, I show very select few people this movie because of judgment. It's a lot. It's very cheesy, it's very romantic, but I can't help but love it and call it my favorite movie. Kaylee asks, what was the hardest thing you've had to overcome in your life? I think I'm still working on it and I haven't exactly overcome it, but the hardest thing for me has always been like self-love and appreciating who I am and wholeheartedly being me, being unapologetic about it 100% of the time. So I've been working to overcome that almost my entire 19 years of life, and I still have a lot of work to do, but nonetheless, I'm working on it, and life is good, and it's been hard. It's been a journey, but I feel like I just keep getting closer and closer and closer to reaching that goal, even if I dip in and out of it all the time. I gotta switch this setup because I cannot see anything. That's a little bit better. Shay asks, how do you have such nice skin? Well, in high school, I had acne and I had cystic acne. I had just a bunch of little bumps like all over my forehead and like just I would get them like periodically here. And a lot of it, honestly, I feel like this goes without saying. Obviously, it's skin routine and whatnot, which I will be sharing my skin routine, although it is nothing special. It's all about what you put in your body and how you're treating your body, the food you give yourself. And I noticed that when I was eating at home and doing my skincare properly and whatnot, it didn't matter, because if I was putting greasy food in my body, obviously I'm gonna wake up the next day with a pimple somewhere on my face. And I noticed that since I've come here, my skin's gotten substantially better because I've been putting clean food in my body and I haven't been eating out as much. I think dairy's a big thing, which once I cut out dairy from my life fully, my skin actually got a lot better. Cami asked, what is my workout routine? I wouldn't say I have a select workout routine right now. Ever since I moved here, I'm gonna start going to yoga, so that's gonna be something. I would say that when I'm at the gym, my routine consists of 20 to 30 minutes of cardio, whether it be running, walking, elliptical, Stairmaster, getting on one of the bicycles and just going and doing that for 30 minutes. You don't have to run the entire time. Like, I used to do walks and runs, or even if you walk in an uphill like incline for a while, like just to get your heart pumping. And I would go and I learned a bunch of like abs and stuff from dance. So like leg raise, weighted stuff like the Russian twist, holding like a weighted something. This summer I got back into working out, and so I did a lot of that, and then I would go and just kind of use the machines and do leg presses. And this is my final question. Ivy asks, if you weren't pursuing modeling, what would you do? Love and miss you, BB. I love and miss you so much. If I wasn't pursuing modeling, that's a great question. Probably be in school. I don't really like school all that much, and that's kind of why I started to pursue this and really give it a shot. I love learning, don't get me wrong. Like, I really, really love history and psychology. Honestly, if I wasn't into modeling, I'd probably be doing something with psychology, like therapy of some kind of sort. Oh my God, the UPS guy's walking up. Thanks, brother. Really appreciate it. Thanks, dog. Thank you. So those were the last of my questions. And then that's just like a wee bit about me. I think as I start doing this channel more and more, I'll be able to share little things here and there just about myself. And as I go, this is probably really scattered. This is like, I've never actually like sat down, answered questions. What my channel is probably gonna be is lifestyle and fashion, and I'll do like vlogs once I start getting into the modeling thing more and like take you guys around with me in castings or photo shoots and stuff like that. What I do with that, I want to do some good vegan eats, like what I eat in the day and whatnot. I'll probably do get readies with me. I'll show you how I do my everyday natural face, just glowy and fun. I'll do my skincare routine. I will just show you guys what I've been doing with my friends and like my favorite places, my favorite things to do in Portland. Anyway, I'm really, really excited that you guys are all here and like ready to follow my journey of like, that's what I love about YouTube is I get to show you guys my life and like what's going on and not in little tiny squares. Like I get to actually talk, even if I'm just talking to the camera. Anyway, I adore all of you guys. Thank you so much for watching and being interested in me. I don't know, your guys' support and your love is what gets me through every single day here and gets me waking up and going to work and knowing that I'm doing the right thing. And I appreciate you all endlessly every single day. I thank the universe for all of my love and all of my supporters and my friends and everything. And you guys aren't even my supporters. You guys are just all my friends. I would literally say you're all my friends. Anyway, I'm rambling. Love you guys. Bye.